wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it.
Gonna screw it up. Chuck's Mangled News.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you do? We know what you say. What's up? What's happening? Oh my gosh. Oh, crazy stuff going on. I got some real important stuff I got to do first. I never go on there. Start out with that. I never go on Facebook. Never. Never. I had been starting to off and on ever since I got on Threads and Meta and Instagram and all that other crap. Because people were referring stuff that was going on Facebook on Threads. So I figured I'll go check it out and stuff. Anyway, what I found is really disturbing. I found it the other day. And I want to... Most of this shit's from MAGA. It's unbelievable what's going on over there. But basically, these people have fucking... The MAGA over there has tuned it out. All of it. This person says, I'm not looking at, reading or stressing over anything related to Minnesota or any riots in this country. I do not want a constant lump in my throat. I want to have peace and quiet in my life. What brought me to this? I was sitting here trying to imagine waking up every day with such anger and hatred that I would have to go into the streets and put myself in danger. I cannot imagine standing in a crowd of people I don't know. Okay, she can't imagine standing in a crowd of people that she don't know, spewing hatred, not knowing what will happen next. What do these people think when they go out the door? Let me go out and put myself in harm's way for nothing? For nothing! For nothing! This is unbelievable. I don't get it. The only thing I'm in control of is me and how I feel. I want peace in my life. Some of the responses, same. Wise advice. Amen. It is mentally draining. Totally agree. Gee, what's going on in Minnesota? And then this other guy, those were all ladies. This guy says, it's like any other paying job. They are getting paid, and you have to show up. Then he referred me to, I replied to that one. Said, not true. And then he says, prove it. And then he points me to a Facebook of this basement guy that made a video pointing out that this person is the one that's providing the money. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. Here's some more responses to that post. Amen. Rosalind, bunch of praying hands. Here's a guy. I want every illegal out of my country. I fought for my America and would again. Lady says something is being orchestrated to try to turn us against one another. It's not Republican or Democrat. It's more sinister than that. Your attitude is exactly right, Paulo. Tune into things that bring you joy. Hug your neighbors. Say something kind to someone who's feeling downtrodden. Step away from all of this propaganda on both sides and just reach out in love and peace, especially peace. Another person says, I also have tried to tune out a lot of things out just to maintain some mental health. I think the reason we are all so bothered by all of this is that we know so much of this is wrong. There you go. Corrupt, hateful, and deceiving. We know these are not our core values and moral compass, but we are also realizing we are powerless against what is happening. They've given up. Powerless against what is happening. I'm a slow learner, so it's taken me longer than most. Another guy says, well, you live in a nice place where there's peace, and just be careful about where you go. Now, that brings me to the next thing. Where is it at? This is a memo. This is a memo that was written out January 28th. The acting ICE director, Todd Lyons. Now, everything that's on here goes against the Constitution, goes against the law. It's not legal. It hasn't even been taken to court. I imagine it will be real soon. But this is what these ICE agents are told. Immigration law unequivocally authorizes ICE to execute warrantless arrests if probable cause to believe that the subject is a removable alien and likely to escape before a warrant can be obtained. Likely to escape can now include subject in a car and able to leave, or presenting documents that an agent suspects are fraudulent. And that said, signed by Acting Director, ICE Director Todd Lyons on January 28th, addressed to all ICE personnel. So they're being told by the head guy, you don't need a warrant. You just need reasonable suspicion. Or if you think their papers are fake. That's everybody. That's you, that's me, that's everybody. That's insane. That is totally insane. Okay, it's not a kid show. So if you got Rugrats, Crumb Munchers running around, time to put them for a nap. If they're old enough to be in school, they should be in school. If they're not in school, if it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, iPad, or any of that other crazy shit. Put some headphones on. Give them some headphones. They don't need to be hearing me. Okay? Is this amazing or what? I got all this shit like in 15 minutes right off, Crazy. 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 Well, anyway, I replied to that guy, if you believe somebody got enough money to pay all those protesters over the weekend, I got a bridge to sell you, folks. People. These people. So what else? What? Epstein files. The release of the Epstein files. You guys have seen it already on the news and everywhere else. They did more exposing the damn victims than they did the people. Those terrible people. Pedophiles. Criminals. And ain't nobody getting arrested. What's going on? Now they're asking this guy from the UK. He used to be, what, Prince? Whatever? Prince Edward? I don't know. Prince Edward and the King. I don't know. I forget. You know what? Just, hey, chalk it up to brain damage, all right? Let's just leave it at that. Damn. I hate to say that, but it's true. You know, now I got ASD. Always was. Even when I was young, I had OCD. Obsessive compulsive. That means when I wanted something, I would buy it. I wouldn't think about it. I'd just buy it. Because I wanted it, you know. It's crazy, stupid stuff. I fought that off all my life. I'm doing a pretty good job fighting that off, the OCD part. But the shit with the you know, ASD on the spectrum, it's like, I've had that all my life too, but never knew. People just thought I was weird. And it's for some pretty heartbreaking shit going with that. You know, always felt like an outcast. Yeah. So, I almost never, unless it's like slapping you in the face. Sarcasm. I don't get it. Sometimes I get real triggered by it, and I go on and get these people on Threads and Blue Sky because I'm triggered about it. And they're like, man, dude, wait, I was just kidding, you know, lighten up. I'm like, no, you know. So, you know, let's see. Anyway, we got one hell of a delay on here. I don't understand it. But anyway, so I this is on Threads, and this is I'm so serious. I had to laugh my ass off. And hey, radio people, let me say this: UK, Canada, Ukraine, and the United States radio people, you're wonderful. I can't see you this morning. The reason is I can't see you. So I'm just winging it. I know I'm getting a signal over there. Is the servers in the UK that serves the whole world has decided to put two-step verification on my radio station. And when I went to log in this morning, right now, before the show, it says, enter the code that we sent to admin@monvalleyradio.com. Well, guess what? None of this shit here, none of it, has my email software to grab it. It's on a laptop in another room, turned off. It takes a bunch to warm up. I didn't have time. I want to take that off. Who the hell, you know? Security. Absolutely in the. So I really got to think about this delay. It's saying I got an excellent connection, man, but it's so delayed. I don't know what the hell. But anyway. All right, let's get over to this. It made me laugh my ass off. So you people just bear with me over there on the radio side. Please. I know you're getting a signal. It's just like the beginning of the show and the end of the show. It's probably going to be pretty screwed up for you. Because I'll be rambling on, and you'll still be there, and you're supposed to be disconnected, and all this other crazy shit. So anyway, here we go. This is, well, let me change this. I got to move my... Michael Jarbo. Okay. Okay, and it's his handle's Michael Lanford. Says, morning. Cookie dough canister explodes in man's rectum during shoplifting incident in Kentucky. Did you get that? Cookie dough. I don't know. Damn, this guy's got a big a-hole. I'm telling you, man. Cookie dough canister explodes in man's rectum during shoplifting incident in Kentucky. At a Walmart. I mean, the biscuit ones are less round. You know, no, I didn't go in there, but yeah, if you can imagine them cookie dough, Jesus, why? What? That's insane. That's insane. This guy has just ruined his life. He got colostomy bag. Same way. Oh, there was another one. They showed a video. They took it down, but they showed it. I got to see it briefly. 4th of July, right? This kid sticks a pop bottle rocket up his butt. You know, the stick part? He's got that in his a-hole. Right? And he's like laying on his back. His legs are up over his head. His butt's sticking up in the air. And you got to picture this. And the stick is sticking right in his bunghole. And you got about, maybe a foot of stick. And then the pop bottle rocket. He figures he's going to launch that sucker up in the air. But it did, you know, and that propulsion, that fire and gas and everything that shoots them damn things, just totally wrecked his asshole. They had a nurse on there saying, this guy just ruined himself. You know. Colostomy bag. These people won't know. This guy says, oh, come on. Cole. Bob Begind says that would sting a bit. Really? You think? Oh my God. Give me a break. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. What the? Wait. I completely forgot. Punxsutawney Phil. There we go. Was that today? Who the hell knows? I think so. Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, who would have thunk? Groundhog Day. Punxsutawney Phil predicts 6 more weeks of winter. Jeez. He saw his shadow, it says. 6 more weeks of winter. There's always 6 more weeks of winter. I don't know why these people do this shit. I guess it's just a way to go over there and act a fool. Yeah, baby, yeah, I know. You're bringing your babies over here. You know what? The sock thief strikes again. Oh my God, please. Okay, I hear you. Good girl, good girl. Everybody else in the world hears you too. Good girl, good girl. Oh my Lord. What else is happening? Okay, that was on Threads. That's all Threads. Okay. Aliens completely bewildered, so the groundhog and me is clairvoyant. Yes. Yeah, that was from Matt Margolis. Hi. You want up here? Get up here. Come on, get up here. Driving me crazy. Why'd I do that? No. All right. 305 Pirate says, that's Sharon Frafe. It amazes me that the psychic ability was bestowed upon and passed on only within one family line of groundhogs. Also, Americans will use anything other than science and metric system to measure and predict things. So, yeah. So, yeah, she's blaming Americans. Also, Americans, yeah. And she's a Floridian. Okay. Sorceress of Sarcasm. Here we go. That's Amanda Lorray. Oh. There was a guy on his cell phone in his store, and he said, Susan, I'm in my car and on my way. And I yelled, no, he's not, because no one lies to Susan in front of me. Ooh, she did it to him. Here we go. President Trump, man, him and his terrorists and lawsuits. This is from Hattie Ulrich. Arda. Alador. Okay, Jesus. That's Hattie Alada, but it's Hattie Arda. Okay, now that you're totally confused, this is what he posted. Just in. U.S. President Trump says he will sue Grammy host Trevor Noah for claiming he visited Epstein Island. President Trump, I have never been to Epstein Island. I will be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope. Figgy Mom, Rebecca. Oh, you gotta follow all these people, man. It's pretty cool. Never happened. Yeah, the orange clown is afraid of discovery. There's a picture of little Marco Rubio, all decked out in female clothes with boobs, in the Oval Office on that couch, sitting there. And that's Babalu 456. Posted that. You got to do what you got to do, right? And then Kathleen Catstrup said, "This is my day." All right, let's see. That's some threads. Blue sky. Let's move over to blue sky. See what's going on here. Here you go. Reposted by Chris H. News Eye at Blue Sky. So in the UK, a prince was stripped of all his titles and thrown out of the royal household. The UK ambassador to the US was fired and has just resigned from his party in disgrace. In America, a man connected more deeply to the same pedophile sex ring remains the president. Breaking news, this is Sky News. Lord Peter Mandelson has resigned from the Labour Party. The Labour Party. Labour. Reposted Natu. Natu says, "Oh, I'm ovulating." F word. And Natu reposted that. No, reposted, yeah, okay. Natu says, "I think he could smell it on me. I'm effing a werewolf." Woo! Oh, jeez. Okay. Lunch break video. Hyper-independence is a form of learned helplessness. That's a hell of a word, hyper-independence. Go ahead and spell it. Nah, man, I've read the research. That's what this says. I don't know. Oh, no. Here's a post. Donald Trump loses interest in Greenland after discovering not all islands are like Epstein's. Ooh, okay. All right. Reposted by MJ Lindbergh. This is Moira Donegan. Says, the priest at my church got beat up in an anti-ICE protest on the peninsula this week. And when he showed up for Mass today with a black eye, all the church ladies swooned like they had seen a Backstreet Boy. So there's some churches, I guess, that aren't the crazy kind of church. Good luck finding one. It's like the churches went totally upside down. Oh, here we go. Oh, gee, this is not good. Breaking news. Authorities investigating the disappearance of Today anchor Savannah Guthrie's mother say her home is a crime scene. Jeez, I don't know. Liam Ramos and his dad are home. They were released from federal custody, I guess, last night. Okay. Chicago mayor signs executive order calling on police to investigate federal immigration agents accused of misconduct. Epstein victims, lawyers ask judges to force takedown of released Epstein files, citing thousands of redaction failures. Now they don't want anybody to see it because they got their name in there, and you can't blame them. They had one lady on MS Now this morning that said all her shit was exposed, even where she used to live when it happened. That's insane. And she's one of the ones that came out. So anyway, my time is up there, folks. I got 10 seconds. I can't go no more. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll see you Wednesday. And hope you have a good day. Let me say goodbye to these people and say goodbye to you, right? Yeah. So let's just do this shit, right? Yeah, man. What a day. What a day. Okay, so be careful, man. Keep up the fight, you know. It's what you got to do. So goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. You have a good day. Got to do this. Okay. Yep.